So Priscilla Ojo, Iyabo Ojo's daughter, is very angry right now. She's very, very angry. She posted, she said that she doesn't know the reason why people are always misunderstanding her mom. That this time around, she's feeling like it is a pattern. Like anything, something nice is happening around the Iyabo Ojo, something important that, her mother is supposed to be, the topic, the talk of the town, is supposed to be the center of attraction. People look for a way to steal the attention away from the mother, by bringing different distractions. That are we not seeing the pattern? This is a write-up. You can pause and read it. She said that all the fights that her mother have ever gotten into on the media is always when she comes out to speak for people. That she has never gotten into her own real fight, like, oh, she's having a one-on-one quarrel gbas with anybody. That is always when she comes out to fight for people. She's speaking up for the oppressed or something, and people will not turn the situation around. And look at now, return of Arinzo that they're supposed to be talking about. They have looked for a way to turn the whole thing around, and she's saying this because of what happened recently. And the drama that played out on the day of her premiere, the premiere of her movie, The Return of Arinzo, between her two friends, Funke Akedele and Toyin Abraham. When the whole thing happened, people were dragging Iyabo Ojo, saying that she's a bad person. That some person said that, oh, you knew fully well that Funke and Toyin, that they are not friends, they're not a mate, they don't talk. Why did you invite the both of them? Some person said that, oh, she's a bad person, that the way she even responded to Toyin Abraham's greeting and all of that all of them, a whole lot of narrative have just been going around. People are saying that she's a bad person, to the point that she had to come aside and post that, look, she has tried her best to settle the both of them, but for some reason they are just not, agreeing with each other. That she has tried, that she has decided to give up, that they should not involve her in their wahala. Anytime that they are both ready to like sit down and settle their differences, that they should go ahead, because she has tried her best. Even the write-up that she posted, some person said that, oh, you are one-sided. You just supported Funke Akindele over Toyin Abraham. But I remember that even inside the write-up, Iyabo Ojo mentioned that there was one time that she came outside to drag Funke because of Toyin Abraham's movie. So if you look, and she don't fight for this one, she don't fight for this one. And if you really look at it, Priscilla wasn't wrong in her write-up when she said that her mother is always getting into fights that doesn't involve her. And for some reason, I'm wondering why. I'm looking at it now. It's actually true. Even this lady that have been dragging Iyabo and her family members for God knows how long. I'm talking about, what's this other lady, Lizzie Gogo. Do you people know that the fight that she has with Iyabo, I don't think it's direct fight. Iyabo was fighting for the other wife. That was what caused problem. Mohbad issue, the same thing. She's always getting into fight that are actually not hers. Even recently, before the movie premiere, they were dragging her. Why? Because somebody that claimed she's a fan of Iyabo Ojo, keep posting Iyabo Ojo's picture, videos, and all of that back to back, went and did Ajo Osusu, and they were not claiming that the person ran away with their money. The person didn't pay them. Now, instead of dragging the person to the station direct, they started dragging Iyabo Ojo because they have seen the woman on seen the Iyabo Ojo on the woman's live stream. Hey, wahala. You know what, for this particular issue now, I just feel like Funke shouldn't have done what she did. That was like, if you know the first video that I made concerning this Toyin Abraham and Funke Akindele issue, I said that if I were Funke, I would have answered her. I know that we're actually not in good terms, we are not friends, we have not been talking, but because it's a movie premiere that belongs to a colleague, someone that I call my friend, I would have answered, because I would not want to bring drama, to whatever, and thereby taking the attention away from what the attention is supposed to be on the movie. Because when that whole thing went viral, people were no longer interested in the movie premiere. People were no longer even talking about the movie, The Return of Arinzo. They were not talking about Funke and Toyin Abraham. So for some reason, I feel like this whole thing, Funke is to blame. Yes, una fit get issue before. You get it, just be like say me and person get issue now, we know dey talk, then you come meet me for marriage, you wan come dey make problem with me. Normally I for like to fight you, but if I reason and say the person wey dey do this marriage na my friend, and I no go like come cause problem for her marriage, because if I say me I retaliate now, make me and you dey do gbasgbos, e no go be all about the marriage again where everybody supposed to be happy. E go come be about us. They go come dey say, You don't see wahala when Naomi and this person, they fight, they do this, they do that. They're not gonna say the rice for the marriage sweet or the marriage tough. Oh, this husband and wife, they love each other so much and all of that. We will steal the attention. So in order for me not to steal the attention of my friend who is getting married, I would rather like just stay away from that person that's trying to cause problem. That's what I'm trying to say. Funke and Kedele should have just avoided the problem by like, you understand? When Tony Abraham say, Auntie Funke, at least, if are they okay, better than the way it is right now, you just totally ignored her, knowing fully whether you guys are public figures. People will always talk. Controversy don't fed there around you now. People will always talk. And when people are talking, they are taking their attention away from what they're supposed to be putting, what their attention is supposed to be on, which is the movie. For some reason, I feel like Funke did Iyabo Ojo dirty. Why do I feel like this thing happened? Because they don't want Iyabo Ojo's movie to go far, to enter Billions and the Billions gang. Why do I feel like for some reason they don't want Iyabo Ojo to enter the Billions gang? Because the truth is, people did not even talk about the movie again. They were not talking about Toyin and Funke. I'm not going to blame Toyin because greeting and greeting. Or should I also blame Toyin too? Because you knew fully whether you and Funke, you guys are not. In fact, both Toyin and Funke, they are at fault on this, not Iyabo. Iyabo should even be angry because they stole the attention from her movie. They came and spoiled business for her. And those of you saying, oh, why did she invite the both of them? Hello, did you people read that write-up? Toyin was supposed to be in the movie. And apart from that, Toyin is also her friend. So is she supposed not to tell her friend not to come to her movie premiere? Why would she even say that? She can't even say that. So you guys quit blaming her. Is she supposed to tell Funke not to be there when Funke is a cast in the movie? She played the role. Toyin was supposed to be there, but she couldn't come. She couldn't, feature in the movie, but she had to come. Because, and if now she too, Iyabo Ojo too, go her movie premiere. So what are you people now saying? You guys blaming Iyabo. Stop blaming Iyabo. You should be blaming Toyin and Funke. They stole the attention away from Iyabo's movie. Iyabo should even be angry right now. Yes, she should be angry. People should be talking about her movie. Instead, they're talking about the basketballs. Oh, Toyin is this. Oh, Funke is that. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't make sense anymore. You all leave Iyabo alone and focus your attention on her movie. Because if you come to my event and you're causing problem, and people are no longer talking about how interesting my event is, how the rice tastes sweet, how people take time their own one bear, I've been waiting they call her Ashwebi and the rest, the own one bear tastes sweet. I go vex for you because you suppose use your sense. Right now, I think Funke and Toyin should be advertising Iyabo Ojo's movie the most because they caused the problem. They distracted people that came there, and it's not fine.